Hello. Yay, we are doing our first ever live. I know it was supposed to be on Instagram, but that couldn't happen because we are facing this technical glitch on inviting a guest. And we both equally wanted to be present in this. I know we could have done just one of us, but we are both equally passionate about this subject and just wanted to be here talking to you guys. So, this live, we have been speaking about this for, I think, almost 5 months
Yeah.
since we started off with Soma in December last year. And finally, it's happening, though it's on Google Meet, it's fine. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Amrita. I'm an Ayurvedic wellness coach for Soma for Wellness. Other than that, I'm also a mother to my 7-year-old daughter who thinks she's 17, even though she's just 7. I'm also a homemaker. And we have Swati, who is a health and wellness coach. She's a mother, she's a homemaker whose interest in music varies from, Indian classical to K-pop and BTS. And I find that as a superpower in her. She can switch genres of music just in a click. Sometimes it's very annoying too. But yeah. So the reason what inspired us, to do this live today is that we had this amazing one-to-one discovery call last week where a beautiful lady, she described her family's stigma around taking help for health, whether it was her mental health or physical health, actually more of the mental health via coaching or a psychiatrist or a therapist. Even though this lady, she belongs to a very educated segment of the society, her family still, finds it hard to break away from this stigma, and she literally has to hide and speak to whoever she was speaking to for mental health concerns. Now, we know this is common. It is something that keeps coming up, especially in our calls and when we speak to our friends and family. But it's something that we are really passionate about, and we want to change the perspective. We want to change that narrative of the shame that is associated, with seeking help. And something else that we hear all the time, as in both me and Swati, when we speak to our friends, family, that, I don't think I need help. I think I can take care of myself. I don't know what's all the fuss about the self care and everything. Why do we need to take help for self care when I can do it myself? Some other things is like I have the tools with myself. I can search in Google, or I can buy that how to diet or how to lose 50 kilos in 50 days book, and I'll be fine. So this was what inspired us to do the talk. um, so what are your thoughts on that, Swati?
So I think there is a stigma around people merely asking for help. There are many of us who feel that we can accomplish everything, we can do it all, do things by ourselves, that we hesitate, at times to, ask for that helping hand, be it something simple or something very complicated. So either this could be our own selves that's restricting us from asking for help, or it could be the pressure of being around people, around family or friends who feel that there's absolutely no reason why you should be asking for help. So this applies to emotional, mental, and social issues. So let us take emotional eating, for example, or we are looking for more sustainable ways to calm an erratic mind. Yes, there are wellness coaches out there to help you, but something stops you from going ahead and taking help from those who are ready and willing. Why? Is it just our ego that is restricting us and preventing us from taking that hand that's willing to give you help? Is it a feeling that we are not enough, a feeling that we are weak, or an inner voice that's telling us, why? You don't need this at all. Deal with it and just go with the flow.
Yeah, I agree. So you know what, here's how I look at it. I mean, look, eating well, whether it is exercise daily, be kind to yourself, or have a good sleep schedule, go to sleep on time, or take time to breathe, or sit in silence daily. These are the crux, these are the basics that people know that they should be doing. But life happens,
Yeah,
career ambitions happen, family, illnesses, they
yeah,
all just come in the way. And I see that people aren't really able to take care of themselves, even though they know they should.
yeah,
So this is the quote that from one of the clients who is not able to find the motivation to be able to exercise daily.
right,
So what she says is that she gets busy with work calls and kids during the day, and finally in the evening, this is what she thinks: I'm tired today. I'm just going to start tomorrow. Let me just hold a glass of wine
yeah,
and go to my comfort zone,
yeah,
go to my comfort corner, rather than sweat it out in the gym, even though it's just 200 meters away.
yeah,
Because in if I do that for 1 hour, I'm going to even have to deal with the happy pains tomorrow.
yeah,
But the strange bit is that the tomorrow never comes.
true,
And why I'm mentioning this, because this is the story with most people who wants to change.
right,
For most people, resolutions or goals remain resolutions and goals. And motivation is there within them,
yeah,
but it never gets translated into action. So, this is what my teacher, she says, or she had said to me in the very beginning, that it is not enough to just have the intention of changing. You have to act on that intention for things to get better,
yeah,
not just once, but consistently. And that's where we come in the picture, or any other coach,
yeah,
to take you from where you are to where you want to be.
yeah,
What we do is we just listen to where you stand right now, whether it's your behaviors, whether it's your patterns, habit patterns, without any judgment. That's
yeah,
the key part, without any judgment. Then together we will create your goals, your wellness goals. We'll create your action, create an action plan on how to get to those goals. We brainstorm solutions, we troubleshoot whatever the obstacles or the hurdles that come along the way.
yeah,
We know, we really, really know that change is hard because we go through change as well.
absolutely.
But that is why I think so many people, they go on these diets, whether it's a keto or the low carb and all of those, and they have this rebound effect after 3 months. For some it's 2 months, for some it's 2 weeks. Or some of them, they take that subscription to the online yoga class but don't attend after the third class. And those subscriptions to gyms, I mean, people know what to do, but they struggle with how to fit the behaviors they want in their lives, in very lasting way,
Yeah,
or a positive way. I mean, they just go into all these fads.
yeah,
But that's where I think coaches come into the scene, because we are here at every step to support that change for you.
yeah.
I think I've spoken enough now. What do you want to add to that? Or what do you think? What will help to break the stigma around coaching?
I think I'm going to be talking for longer than you. So, so all right. So, suppose you have certain self care goals or habit change, wellness goals that you want to work towards to, and your mind is in a conflict as to whether you have to opt in for a coach or not. Now, one side of your mind says, yeah, definitely, you go for it, and this is going to totally help you, and you're about to take that step towards positivity. And then another voice pulls you away and says, hey, is there something lacking in you? Why the heck do you need coaching? What will people say? What will people say? Such an important question and an unnecessary question that we all tend to ask ourselves. Maybe people may think there's something wrong with you. No need for all this coaching. You stay where you are in your comfort zone. So, if, for example, any of you decide to work with a coach or us, Soma coaches, here are some things that you need to understand and be rest assured of. And always remember that as a wellness coach, we are never going to judge you. We accept you as you are. We are not going to overanalyze your past and tell you what could have been done better. We're going to respect you for who you are and respect you for your goals and where you stand with respect to your goals. We totally understand your pace as you move towards your goals. Now, some of us are very highly motivated and we look at ticking off our to do list, whereas some of us are a little laid back. Um, we believe that there's nothing wrong with you. We believe that there is nothing lacking in you. You are unique, and there simply cannot be another you. Also, we will help you adapt a growth mindset. Now, we will support you as you leave your comfort zone and as you enter a growth zone where you overcome fear and you learn new things. We'll help you gain new insights about yourself and how you can overcome all those conditionings and beliefs that have been instilled in you. So, coaching is simply transporting you from where you are to where you want to be. We're all constantly going through changes in life, knowingly or unknowingly, and we're inching towards that best version of ourselves. There is this silent transformation that's taking place within us as we navigate through the ups and downs that we face in our lives. At times, we get lost. We doubt as to whether are we on the right path. Uh, at times, we some simply give up, and some of us continue persisting no matter what. Now, a coach helps you bring back your focus and steer you in the right direction towards your goals. Uh, the person who sets the intention is you. The person who makes sure that the intention bears fruit is that person, is that individual. That individual is the magician who is working out miracles for themselves through their daily habits of self care and habit change. And we, as coaches, are there to simply ensure that you won't waver, and we are guiding you as you weave that magic wand towards your holistic well being. This is all there is to it. So, Amrita, you have been through such a transformational journey, and it all initiated with coaching. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, since 5 years, but I would like to tell everyone since 5 years, I've had many coaches.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for coaching that I took, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you and talking to all of you who are listening later. 5 years back, when I wanted to make a change, I knew what I should do and what I shouldn't do, but I didn't know how to do it. So that's when the universe gave me my coach to start with, my guru, Tracy Burrows. She is a yoga health coach. She specialized in Ayurveda and modern science. I wrote this in my diary actually the other day about her when I was journaling that my mom gave birth to me 35 years ago and Tracy gave me rebirth 5 years ago. Because what she did was she picked me up from this terrible state of health and got me thriving through teaching me Ayurveda through habit change. Now, how she taught was, small, gradual steps, what we call the Kaizen way,
Yeah.
and how understanding my triggers and helping me let go of that which weakens me, whether it's in terms of the food, whether it's in terms of the, habits that bring me down, in terms of not exercising, and slowly adding in habits that, strengthen me. And today when I look back, so many of those habits in the which I've been practicing for the last 5 years, it just comes to me like brushing my teeth. I worked with her continuously for 2 years. I enrolled myself in the same group coaching program again and again and again. I repeated the same habits and same course until I think, my habits evolved to the person that I wanted to become in my head. I had this vision that this is who I want to be. I want to be the kind of person who wakes up early in the morning and, does meditation for a few minutes and exercises and watches the sunrise and eats what is required, what is nourishing for her body. So I had this vision in my head.
Yeah.
Um, and that's what she helped me become that person. I did the work. She still tells me that, what you said, that I am the magician here. I'm the one who weaved the magic wand, but she was there to help me and guide me throughout.
Yeah.
And I'm still work in progress in many aspects. I still seek therapy and coaching for many matters. um, so yeah, so then that brings me, to because I mentioned therapy, that's why it just brings me to another subject that, we wanted to speak upon. It's something that often that comes up: what is expected of us in our one-to-one wellness discovery calls. It's clear, we wanted to make it clear that, we are coaches, and it's different from being a therapist. There
Yes.
is a difference there.
Yeah.
And I remember us discussing this and you diving deep into this subject,
Yeah.
that what is the difference a couple of months ago. So please go ahead and, tell people about that.
So, yeah, of course, there is a difference between therapy and coaching, and there's nothing wrong in going for either. But it's very important to know how each one is going to help you so you can choose accordingly. So, therapy is more past focused and it's all about healing and coping. It's about handling unresolved issues that are still acting as obstacles to your true nature. Coaching, on the other hand, is all about empowerment and it's focused on the future. It's about establishing your present and asking what is possible for the future. So it's all about the shift from surviving to thriving. We at Soma are all about self care and habit change through modern wellness and Ayurveda. This is something that those who are following us on Instagram would realize that we say this a lot, that self care is not an indulgence, self care is a priority. And we believe in small, everyday steps that lead to a sustainable, long lasting habit change. Now, think of this, think of a seed, and a seed is what grows into a tall, thriving tree. Without the seed, there is no tree. Now, you plant a seed. The seed is provided with the right nourishments, water, soil, sunshine, and flourishes with green leaves, lush green leaves, and blooming flowers. So, who is the hero here? The hero here is the seed. The seed is what grew into a tree. So, the individual who is taking coaching is the seed. And we, the wellness coaches, help in nurturing that individual to grow into a flourishing, blooming tree. Um, we believe that every individual is worthy and deserving. And we hope that our little talk today helped you understand the true essence and purpose of coaching. It's not about what is wrong with you. It's never about what is wrong with you. It's about identifying infinite possibilities for a healthier, happier, better you. So, Amrita, what are your closing thoughts?
Yeah, there are, a billion, I don't know what's the latest count, but I'm assuming more than a billion people in the world
Yeah,
uh, who have this vision about different wellness journeys, in their hearts.
yeah,
But a vision without any action just remains a dream or desire. But it is that consistent action that turns your dream into reality.
yeah,
And if you want to know what your future holds, then look at your actions today. How are you doing today? What does your habit look like today? And they are the best predictor of your future. Most of the stuff, like I said in the beginning, most of the stuff that we are discussing, how to eat, how to sleep, how to breathe, how to move, how to smile, you already know it. You
Yes.
know it, you're doing it. But there is a big, big, big difference between knowing and doing. And that's where we come in the picture, or any other coach for that matter. Any coach will teach you to how to consistently take actions on things that will shape you into the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So I also, before we close, I just wanted to highlight upon how can you work with us. First, we have three free workshops that's coming up over the next 2 months. One is Empower the Homemakers, happening this Saturday evening on May 21st. You can DM us quickly to register for that. The next one is we have one on Ayurveda, Discover Ayurveda, on June 4th. And later in June, towards the end of June, uh, we have not yet finalized the dates on that one, but we'll communicate on that for sure. We have Managing Stress. You can DM us to register on for either three of them, or all three of them. It's up to you. You can. Second is you can book your free one-to-one wellness discovery session with us, where you speak and we listen to you, and together we kind of chart out what are your wellness goals and understand how you can bridge that gap between who you are and where you want to be,
Yeah.
and then you can decide how you want to work with us. Third, we have our group coaching starting in September. This is this for 5 weeks, where you can enjoy the journey of thriving together or with a group of like-minded people, where we focus on our five pillars. That's eat, sleep, breathe, move, and smile. And we also have our private one-to-one sessions, which is completely tailored to your needs, to the duration that you want to work. Um, yeah, so I think that's it from my side. I don't know if I have missed out on anything.
No, we've
Yeah.
got most of it covered. Yeah.
I'm just feeling really nice because we just did our first live.
Yes.
So we just want to tell you, we just want to close with this. We just want to say that join us at Soma. Your path to wellness is waiting. Thank you.
Thank you.